Here's what you people want me to talk about. Finally, Mamdani leads in a poll. Thank God. Not by a small margin either. The survey conducted by Public Policy Polling for Democrat Justin Brennan's city comptroller campaign found Mamdani beating Cuomo 35-31. I wonder, is this first round? I guess this would be first round vote. If it's only 35-31, it's probably first round vote. Is this the first poll we've seen conducted after the debate and AOC endorsement? The poll of 573 likely Democratic voters was conducted between June 6th and June 7th. Okay. After the debate and the AOC endorsement, 39% came from landlines, 61% from text messages, a methodology that favored Mamdani given his strength with those responding via text, according to results. Okay, Politico. I remember you with your, does Mamdani support the Holocaust? The answer unknown article. I remember you. Okay. Sure, we'll see if this methodology favors Mamdani. I think most people alive today communicate via text. The fact that 39% of the responses came from landlines, to me, if anything, means this is a old person favored by, or a bias towards old people with the responses. Because I'll tell you, in my age group, 39% of people are not using landlines. So if anything, I would argue, like, they say text messages are favored for Mamdani, even though everyone can communicate with text these days, even the oldest boomers. But they don't say that landlines might favor Cuomo, because only old people have landlines, and old people break 2-1 in favor of Cuomo. Politico, when I get my hands on you... Look at the third to last paragraph. Politico is not happy with this. Mamdani, a member of the state assembly, has leveraged social media to gain attention in the crowded race, employing slickly, by the way, very backhanded compliment. Slick has a lot of connotations. Highlighting his platform like free bus service or government-run grocery stores. Oh, don't mention freezing the rent. That's a very popular one. His voters don't seem to mind that he hasn't articulated a robust, realistic plan to pay for those programs. Holy shit, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. We are never coming back from this level of media control, man. We like genuinely, like, it needs to be like Mao and landlords. It needs to be like insane. When we take power, historians in the future will need to debate whether it was necessary we went as hard as we did. That's what I'm saying, okay? I want people in the future to be like, no, I get it. It's like how some people are like, you know, yeah, like Dresden deserved to be bombed. Maybe we took it a bit too far. Not a position I hold, mind you. We need culture wars in the future arguing over whether or not the great media realignment had to go that far. Easier to ask for an apology than for permission. Support for Mamdani was strongest among white and Asian voters, but 27% of black voters surveyed supported him, as did nearly 1/3 of Hispanic voters, an indication he is gaining multiracial support among New Yorkers. Cuomo's lead with black voters remains particularly durable at 42%, the poll found. So greater than 50% support from white and Asian voters doesn't get any real accolades, but a 42% support from black voters for Cuomo gets a particularly durable sticker of approval. This is the owner of Politico. Yeah, Matthias Dopfner. Yeah. This guy's a freak. Dopfner considers himself a non-Jewish Zionist. His self-declared motto is Zionism above all, or in its original untranslated German, Zionismus über alles. Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm sure. The phrase similar to the first line of the German national anthem, later deleted due to its association with Nazi Germany. Just so on the nose. Why is it German? 'Cause he's German. Dopfner condemned Kuwait Airlines in 2017 for barring an Israeli passenger from a flight. Sat down with Kissinger in 2021. 2022 interviewed Elon Musk. Praised J.D. Vance's Munich Security Conference. He called the response by European leaders whiny. Zionismus über alles. Incredible. Dog, look at my oligarchs. Look at the corporate boards he serves on. Warner Music, Netflix, eMarketer, Insider Inc., a billion nonprofit boards. I'm not chill. No. Man, he's like a magnet for the JQ. He's not even Jewish! Listen, A lot of wealthy evil people understand Zionism for what it truly is. A settler colonial project where wealthy people with the right political connections can reshape the world the way that European colonizers of old did. They understand this. For example, a lot of the people who backed Rhodesia back in its heyday weren't consistent ideological white supremacists. It was actually a smorgasbord of political views. Overwhelmingly far right, of course, as this guy is, but not necessarily unified in a coherent white supremacist or white nationalist ideology. The big commonality is being far right and wanting people to suffer. Do I believe Jews run the world? No, I think they're actually literally subjected to the most per capita hate crimes in the United States. They are more, I will say, like, in terms of the big, like, Olympic Games, which race / ethnicity is winning it out, right now, the Jews are more on the back foot than they have been in 80 years, okay? It is rough, all right? All of the Zionist, flexing and dick measuring and what have you that you've seen over the past few years, this is done at the expense of Jewish people all around the world. It's all Israel's fault? Not necessarily. There are many factors here, but we're seeing a global resurgence of Nazism. So, no, but that doesn't surprise me. Funny rhetorician. Well, anyway, man, my gripes about Politico aside, pretty cool that Mamdani is polling ahead. We still have 2 weeks. These are likely Democratic primary voters. Bernie Sanders has a total favorability of 85%, 93 for under 45s. AOC has a total favorability of 78%. I should just say the plus. Plus 74 for Bernie, plus 62 for AOC, plus 43 for Zohran Mamdani. Plus 43, dude! That is crazy! Get into the Cuomo. For Cuomo, a net -1 favorability. Eric Adams has a net -68. Cuomo's a weird name. What's his nationality? Italian! Cuomo! Just say it in the accent. Andrew Cuomo! Hey! Like that, New Yorkers don't fuck around. Except for in local elections, when they do fuck around and only a quarter of registered Democrats vote, and then you get Eric Adams for 4 years. That's when they fuck around, actually. Oh, I got No. Just a little more. Just a little more time in the front of the camera. Whoa. There we go. Ooh, look at this little guy. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Got some goopy eyes. Mwah.